Good day, Lagos. Good day, Nigeria. It's good to be here again on Opera Sport Roundup. And my name remains Oluwaseun Awilike. I'm not alone in the studio today, and I have my friend Michael Armstrong in the house. Michael, good to have you here in the studio today.
Very good day. It's always a pleasure to discuss sports and to enlighten people about sports and give some very wonderful analysis and some controversies thing to just to a little bit on the top.
All right. I'm glad to have you in the studio. So quickly we start from the world of tennis. Jannik Sinner has become the Wimbledon champion. 5 weeks after his Roland Garros outbreak, Jannik Sinner flipped the script in style at Wimbledon on Sunday to gain revenge against Carlos Alcaraz and capture his fourth major title. The world number one overcame the Spaniard in 3-1 game to become the first Italian to win the Wimbledon singles crown. Last week we actually spoke about this tennis championship, Wimbledon, a lot about these two great guys. Once we have Djokovic out of the way, we know it's going to be a tough battle between Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. And here we have a champion, the Wimbledon champion for 2025, as Jannik Sinner. It's a great day for the tennis champion, the world number one. And this victory didn't just come alone. It came as a new record as set by Jannik Sinner. He is now the first Italian to win the Wimbledon single crown. So Armstrong, what do you think? What have you got to say? I think you said a lot about this last week when we were trying to analyze this, that between Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. But here we have a champion.
I doff my cap for Jannik Sinner. You know, the Italians have not been very up and doing in sports recently, especially when it comes to any ball game. Any ball game, they've not been up and doing. So this is like a clarion call to the Italian sports fever, to the Italian sports system, all over. Like I told you, sports game. But I told you last week that he might spring a surprise, because you know. Having Djokovic out of it, which has been beating him all the time. So I believe, like I told you, Alcaraz might want to say, okay, I beat Djokovic. Who is this guy? I can just. So he rested on his laurels, and Jannik Sinner came up. One day, I believe it's a nation winning, not just him personally, the whole nation of Italy.
Yeah,
are celebrating the cup for the first time.
It wasn't the victory didn't just happen because I watched the game. Carlos Alcaraz won the first set of that game, and only for Jannik Sinner to come back, and that was it. And it wasn't a first game winner. Somebody is coming back. Once he started coming back, it was just he had a free day.
Hey, he had a winning spree.
3-1.
3-1. That's
amazing.
That's
amazing. And imagine to start the comeback from the first set, being down from the very first set, and to now come and win Alcaraz. I think it's and you are celebrated today, and we know more laurels are still coming. Okay, quickly, I move to the world of golf. In the world of God, Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, and Jon Rahm are among those challenging for victory in the Open at Royal Portrush. So much is actually happening in the world of golf. And without much ado, I'm going to go in the world of basketball. It's actually happening at the FIBA Under-19 Women Basketball, and I think I want to encourage everybody to cheer our our under 19 ladies who are actually participating in the FIBA basketball, women's basketball cup. So what do you think? I think our girls are always not doing badly when it comes to this competition, but presently they are right there doing their bit, and I think Nigerian, we need to give them the support.
No, FIBA is Federation of International Basketball Association. The Tigress have made a very, very landmark when it comes to FIBA. The Tigers too have won cups when it comes to FIBA. Now the under 19, I would say kudos to them, because the Nigerian thing, like I said, the Nigerian policy has to be interest, because if you don't have deep interest in Nigeria, you won't do sport. So do well to follow us on every social media on Opportunes TV, and do well to also cheer these people up in FIBA. They are playing the under 19 women's FIBA World Cup. And very soon they should come home with a trophy.
Let's be optimistic. That's the name of the game. Optimism in the here. Okay, quickly, still in the world of the basketball, the Basketball African League, what we call this BAR, is having a program presently and representing our 24 coaches from Africa. We also have 3 referees, 3 BAL players also participating at the NBA League Pass. BAL, Armstrong.
BAL, Basketball African League. It happened in Dakar last season, and they played a basketball tourney in Dakar. Then they have a lot of, we have the Hoopers, we have the River Hooper from River State.
But they are strengthening this now by going for a training program.
That one too was a training program, but you have different clubs.
Okay.
Stay in a particular place, train. They're being coached by some American coaches. They will train them and they will practice what they are being trained. Then from there, they will pick some of them to the NBA. I know it's an American thing, but it's an African league. They're trying to strengthen the basketball system in Africa, because if there's no contestation in sports, there is no sports. It's no more sports. That one is fixing. It's REG.
Yeah, I
understand. So there must be that contestation. The Europeans know this. The Americans know this. That's why they will go all out to bring people to be able to contest. And when they contest, they will also strengthen themselves with one of the good guys.
So I hope our girls will do well in this present basketball that is ongoing. So Nigerians, please let's cheer our girls up. They are doing, I want to believe they will represent us very well in this championship. Okay, without much ado, we'll be going for a timeout. And please, we have a whole lot for you on the Sports Roundup, on Operative Sports Roundup today. So don't go anywhere. Just stay back, relax, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Opportune TV Sports Roundup. And you can actually follow us on different social media. And if you want to watch us live, you can watch us live on Niger TV. Niger TV too. You can download that on your Play Store and you can watch us live. So welcome back. We are going to the world of football. Now, you should celebrate, you should enjoy. I would say Chelsea, they have the kind of Premier League season they ought to have, but I see this as a revival and icing on the. And quickly to Barcelona. Barcelona of late, they have had this Lamine Yamal's contract renewed, and the important thing about this particular team is that it's going to be wearing the jersey. Come back, we are still talking about assisted by Michael Armstrong. Thank you for being here. I want to say, everybody, sit right, enjoy the world of football, and see you next time when we are here. Bye for now.